It had become a recent fad to wear clothing that hid a person's diapers. Kaya had to admit as she looked around at some of the teenagers in the mall, both boys and girls, if she didn't know otherwise she'd think they weren't wearing any diapers at all. On the other hand, some thought it looked cute to make their diapers obvious to anybody who glanced in their general direction. Thinking about it, Kaya decided Cindy had taken the more exhibitionist route. Her skirt was fairly short, making the cloth diapers and plastic pants underneath more visible than a slightly longer skirt would do. Jonathan seemed to have no opinion either way. He wore diapers, and he wore clothes over them. Nothing special intended. Kaya decided she liked the hidden look herself. The friends traversed the mall, visiting clothing stores, bookstores, and the like. After an hour and a half, they went to the food court to grab lunch. On the way they talked about the various purchases their allowances afforded them. Jonathan went on a bit about some comics and a movie he bought. Cindy got herself a new book from a series she liked as well as some new outfits. Kaya had found a nice, inexpensive necklace in a jewelry store. Kaya was in for a shock when she got her food and sat down. When her bottom landed in the chair she felt a cold squishy feeling on her butt. She hadn't been in diapers even half a day but somehow she instinctively knew that she was soaking wet. When had she peed herself? She didn't even remember any feeling that she had to pee at all the entire day. Apparently her face showed some of her surprise because Jonathan asked if anything was the matter. "No, nothing," she said hesitantly, "I just noticed I'm, kind of wet." "Yeah, me too," said Jonathan. "After we eat let's go to the changing rooms and get changed." Changing rooms? Kaya wondered. Guess this was it. Moment of truth. Was she going to have to change her best friend's diapers? Or was there another surprise in store for her? The kids finished their lunch and threw away their trash before heading to where Kaya remembered the mall's bathrooms usually were. There was a men's room and a women's room. However, where the family restroom, where parents could take kids for the potty and or diaper changings, was a slightly bigger room marked diapers. There was a line of about half a dozen kids standing in front of the door. The younger kids in line had adults standing by them. Though some of the kids, mostly teens like them, were there without parental supervision. Kaya stood in line. Normally a familiar situation, this was the first time she remembered standing in line here after already going to the bathroom. It wasn't so bad though. Unlike in past experience, where Kaya would be near panicked with pressure on her bladder or bowels, she could just lounge about until her time with nothing more uncomfortable than a damp feeling along her diaper area. The one downside to having people who've already done their business is that there was a definite odor in the air.